you cannot force yourself to be introspective, to be self-aware, to try and give your all to something if you are pouring from an empty cup. And I am in that position right now. I sat down to film an episode for you talking about self-awareness and emotional intelligence and when those two things can become a trap. And I don't feel like it today. I don't feel like it today, you guys. I just want to talk from the heart with you because something within me is telling me that I need to. And so I'm going to take a little bit of a deviation from the normal. And if you are new here, my name is Makayla Morman. This is the To Be Known podcast. I typically talk about personal development, but today I am not. I'm just going to talk about me and talk about what's going on in my life because I don't care. It needs to come out. And I kind of want to share it with you because a lot of stuff has been going on lately. And I am very, very drained because I have a lot on my plate. I work full time. I'm a master's student. I have this podcast. I also am working on a side project right now that I'm super excited to share with you. And maybe today is the day that I actually talk about it with you guys. Maybe that's like what I want to talk about because I'm feeling very passionate about that. And I'm losing my passion for this podcast. And it makes me feel sad. It makes me just sort of feel down and out because I've been doing this for 2 years now. And part of me just feels like I want to stop. Part of me feels like I should take a break longer than 2 weeks because at this point in time that I'm recording this, I'm taking a 2-week break from posting the podcast. And I don't know what to do next. I don't know what To Be Known is going to look like in the future or if I want to continue this, but I love it. I love this space. I love the fact that I know that when I do put out content that it is to help people and that I'm helping at least one person in their lives. But your girl is tired. Your girl's tired. And honestly, that's probably because I am in the mode where right now during this break, I am in my master's and I am wrapping up a final and I'm mentally checked out. I am checked out and I have a year left of my master's and I'm ready to be done. I am ready to be done. I love the program that I am in. I am so grateful to be in this program because I'm getting my master's in marketing communications through USC, which is so cool that I'm able to do this through their school online, all entirely online. And sometimes I forget, like, I'm in a rigorous program. I'm going to like the top school in the country or one of them for communication management and marketing. Like I am doing the work. I am having so many things on my plate. I have a full-time job. I have a life that I need to maintain. I have 2 cats to take care of. I have this podcast that I absolutely love and this project that I'm working on that is just like has so much of my passion right now. I really, really, really want to launch this side business, this side company that I have had in my brain for so long. And I'm doing it. Like I'm doing the work behind the scenes to get this thing going and to get this thing off the ground. And I feel like I'm just at such a standstill in my life. And I feel so tired. I feel so drained. Like I just want to finish this final and be done with it and have my 2-week break and spend time with loved ones and my family and recharge and focus on me. But I feel the weight of the world in my life right now because I need to take care of things around my apartment. I also need to take care of myself and to make sure that I am nourishing my relationships within my life. And it's a lot of weight to bear to do so many things at once. Like I feel like I don't give myself enough credit when it does come to this, when it does come to all of the things that I do have going on. I feel like this is my typical, this is my normal. I have a brain that goes a million miles a minute sometimes, and then sometimes it completely shuts off and I don't think at all. And I just want to stare at a wall or stare outside a window and like not think and just turn my brain off. But I don't know. I'm having one of those days where I don't really know what to do when it does come to Be Known. And it makes me sad because it's something that does bring me so much joy and passion doing. However, I know that I cannot force myself to do anything in this life that I don't want to do, because the moment that I start forcing myself to do the work, to put in the energy when I really just don't want to, that is when burnout starts happening because I am ignoring my needs, I'm ignoring my wants, and I am moving to a place where I am feeling very misaligned. Something up in here does not feel right right now. I am feeling misaligned. And I feel like something that I talk about a lot on the podcast here is when you are feeling yourself slipping into a slope, the downward slope of burnout, you got to take a moment and look within and see exactly what it is that is going wrong in your life, something that you need to fix. And I am going to do the work with you here on the podcast because I'm needing to. I'm like I'm having a day. I'm having a day. I am having a day. And I just need to talk about it. I just need to figure out what it is that's going on in my life because maybe it's just school and the fact that I'm just like mentally checked out of this semester and I just want to focus on the things that bring me passion. I want to inspire passion in my life again when it does come to be known because I feel that sort of on the out. I feel my passion for this podcast like it comes in waves where I'm like super amped for to be known and I have a million ideas and I want to spend all my time doing it. And then I have these periods of time where it's like the last thing that I want to do. But I'm the type of person where I do not want to give up on things. Like when I set my mind to something, I am super gung-ho about it and I am not going to give up until it is done. However, there's also things in my life that I've definitely given up. Like when I thought I wanted to be a teacher and I went to my first day of substitute teaching and it was not a good day. It was not a good day. Kids literally got in a fist fight outside of my classroom that day and I cried and I was like, I'm never doing this again. I gave up on that dream. But I went through it until completion and then I realized and I diverted my time and I decided that I wanted to do something else, but I'm losing the point here. I'm missing the point. I am getting distracted. I'm taking a sip of water because I'm just losing the passion, you guys. And I hate when I'm in a mode where I don't feel like I have passion going on in my life because another thing that I say here on the podcast is that if you want to have a life of passion, you have to create space for it to exist. You got to. Like, if you want to have a life of joy, are you creating space for it to exist within your mind, within your life, within your relationships with people? Are you creating space for joy? Are you creating space for passion? Are you creating space for abundance? You have to create space for these things in order for it to actually happen in your life. And right now, I don't think that I'm doing the work and I'm actually creating the space for passion to exist when it does come to be known, when it does come to my life. I'm creating passion in other ways, like this project that I'm working on. I'm like being like so elusive about it. And I don't know why. I think it's because it's my brain baby. And I've had this idea in my brain for so long. I don't want to give you too many details, but I am developing a journal brand. And that's all I'm leaving it at too. I will have more details in the future, but I am developing a journal brand because if you're a constant listener here on the podcast, you know that I talk about journaling all the time, you guys. Journaling is what makes me feel like I have purpose in my life because I have this practice and this ritual every single day that I go to that I can depend on so that I can feel like I'm depending on my life or depending on myself rather, and that I have something to look forward to and I'm having this connection point within myself. And lately in the mornings, journaling has been tough. It's been tough for me to journal in the mornings and I'm feeling very disconnected from myself right now. I'm feeling disconnected from my life. I'm just feeling disconnected and I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that I'm going to find the answer for this disconnection soon enough. And it just made me not want to record a typical podcast episode today where I'm like talking about self-awareness and emotional intelligence when I'm not able to figure it out within my mind right now of what the heck is going on that's wrong and making me feel disconnected. Is it the fact that I just have too much going on my plate right now and I need to take a step back and like just enjoy life and enjoy my time and try to let inspiration come to me by creating space for it to exist? Is that what I need to do? And like probably that kind of sounds like what I need to do. If I'm going to be completely honest, like I know myself well enough to know that I have to let myself be bored. I have to let myself have days where I am just by myself and I'm with my thoughts and I'm doing things that I love and I'm taking care of me so that I can take care of the things that I need to take care of. Because when I'm running from an empty cup, like I can't. I start like resenting myself. I start resenting the things that I have going on. I start resenting the people in my life. And like resentment is never a feeling that you want to feel. Like when you are in a mode where you are just like, ugh, everything is annoying and everything is frustrating me. And I just feel sad and I feel hurt and I just feel bad. No one wants to feel that way. But it's so hard to pull yourself out of it and to have like that like cognitive awareness of yourself and of your emotions and how you're feeling and like knowing exactly what you need to do in order to rid yourself of that resentment. Because again, you need to give yourself the space to feel your emotions, but you also have to know like when enough is enough of negative emotions. And today I'm just feeling those negative emotions and I want to feel something better than what I'm feeling like right now. And I think it's because I have a lot of stuff going on my plate. Like I sat down, did the whole setup, put on my makeup, did my hair, put on an outfit, came, sat down, and had this whole plan of I am going to record this episode. I felt passionate about it when I was writing my outline. And when I sat down in front of the camera, I was like, nope. It took me like 20 minutes for me to keep trying and trying and trying and getting more and more frustrated with myself for me to just give up and be like, I'm just going to do something else. Because sometimes you need to do that. You need to give yourself an out. You need to give yourself the ability to choose something else for yourself that might be better when you are struggling. When you realize that, okay, I try and I try and I try again, and maybe this is just not the right time for me to do something. Let yourself walk away and come back to whatever it is that you feel like you need to get done. And I don't even know if that makes sense. Maybe that's just in my brain and that like makes sense to me because these are all my upstairs thoughts of my mind. But sometimes you just got to let yourself have a break and you just got to let yourself go back into your life and look within. And that is what I'm needing today. Like I think today, what I need to do after I wrap up this whatever episode that I just did with you, I need to go finish my final first off, go out into the world, go to a coffee shop, finish my final, enjoy my time, come back, and then I have to film my resignation for my final, which is fine. Like that was expected, but I need to go enjoy my time and enjoy my day. I know the reason why I feel like I'm pouring from an empty cup right now. And the reason why I just feel so deflated, and it's not for inherently like bad things right now. Like my life has been so busy, but with the best stuff. Like I have a great job. I'm in my master's. I have this podcast. I have this passion project that I am really wanting to put my all into to progress and move my life forward. But I don't feel like I have enough time for myself. I don't feel like I have enough time to really nourish and give myself the space for passion to exist in as much as I want it to. I want to live a very passionate life where I feel like I'm really taking care of myself. And lately, I just haven't had the time because I have so many responsibilities on my plate. But I also have been spending a lot of time with my loved ones lately, which does fill up my cup in a lot of ways. But I need so much time for myself to get the things done that I want to get done in a day so that I feel like I am taking care of myself and I am taking care of my life and I am moving the needle forward, that it's hard to give so much to other people. And I wish it wasn't that way, but I just don't have time for myself right now. Like I don't have time for myself. And even when after I like turn in this final later today, I'm going to finish my final out in the world and like put on a cute outfit and just enjoy myself and come back and film the presentation for the final and just be done with it so that tomorrow I can enjoy my time and enjoy my day. I have plans on plans on plans for the next couple of weeks with my favorite people in my life. But when I see that many plans on my calendar, there's just something within me where I'm like, I need to take back control in my life. And I feel like I have this loss of control because I have so many things on my calendar when it does come to the people that I love. That excites me, obviously, but I'm also just like, I need a break. I need a break. I need to focus on me and just take care of me because I'm in that phase of life right now where all I want to do is just do the things on my list of things to do every single day to make me feel like I am living a life that brings me passion, that makes me feel like I am taking care of myself and moving forward in my life. Like I hate unproductive days, and I hate that I hate unproductive days. Like I wish that I could just have a day where I do absolutely nothing, where I wake up and I don't do a single productive thing around the house or for myself or for my job or for my podcast or for, the projects that I have going on. And I could just enjoy myself for a whole day, but I can't do that. And I don't know if that's like a workaholic thing. I don't know what that is. I need to work on that. I need to figure it out. Maybe it's just a mode of life. Maybe it's just being responsible. I have no idea what it is. But all I know right now is that I feel like I am pouring from an empty cup. And even though I have all of these great things going on, I'm just having one of those days where I want to rip my hair out because I just want to. And I didn't want to have a super deep, self-awareness, emotional intelligence episode with you. I just wanted to come on and just sort of share with you, like, no matter where you are at in life, this is the best I've ever been in my life. Like, I love my life right now. I am the healthiest I've ever been. I am in love. I am just so passionate about life, and I have such a good community, but there's just something in me right now that's telling me that I need to stop. Something needs to be figured out because something in me is just like, it's not happy right now. There's resentment because I wish that I didn't have so many things on my plate, and I wish that I could just enjoy. I wish that I could just enjoy my work, and I could just enjoy my master's, and I could just enjoy the podcast, and I could just enjoy myself, and I could just enjoy my friends, and I can enjoy my boyfriend, and I can enjoy being with my family, and I can enjoy all of, the moments of boredom, and I can enjoy all of the moments where I have things going on. I just want to have fulfillment and enjoyment, and I'm not having that right now. And I don't know why. It's just a mental block. What talking about this through with you has made me realize, and I honestly really needed to do this. Like, I actually feel so much better now than I did entering this podcast episode. It's just making me realize that I need to enjoy myself. I just need to choose to be happy and to see the good that I have in my life, because, as I always say on the podcast, abundance is the belief that good comes through you and to you. And I live a very abundant life because A, I've created it for myself, and B, I choose to see my life as that. And when I am in this mode where I am just down and out and triggered and just wishing that things were different, it's all a mental thing. And it's just a lesson that I just need to take care of myself. Like, that's it. I just need to take care of myself, and I need to look at what's going on up here and in my heart, and to let myself feel my feelings and to talk myself through it in this way, whether it's journaling or doing a voice memo or doing this podcast. Like, I need to get it out of my head. Like, I need to get out of my head. And that's funny because the podcast episode that I was going to do is the trap of self-awareness, and basically how when you have self-awareness, it's a badge of honor. Let me tell you, it is a good thing to be someone who is self-aware and to be someone who has emotional intelligence. However, just like any good thing in life, it does become a trap at some point. And even though I feel like I'm a very self-aware person, I have blind spots, just like everyone. Like, I don't see situations truly fully and healthy sometimes. Like, I'm not the best person on the planet, even though I have a podcast where it's all about personal development, and I'm talking about self-help, and I'm talking about, all of the things that you could do to make yourself a better person and live a better life for yourself. Like, I still have work to do. I am by no means perfect. I am 25, approaching 26 very fast, and I'm figuring things out. I'm having fun. I'm figuring things out, and I just need to let loose a little bit. I just need to let myself enjoy things more and to stop looking for the negative. When I feel myself sliding into that slippery slope of negativity, that is when I struggle and I get frustrated, and I look at the world around me and all I see is negative and negative and negative. Because again, abundance is the mindset where you see the good that you have in your life. You choose to focus on the good, and you understand that in turn, it will come to you more and more and more when you decide to focus on the good. Because whatever you focus on in your life, that is what you are going to see. If you think to yourself, blue, 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 you are going to notice all of the blue things around you. It's just like that with happiness, with joy, or resentment, or things that frustrate you and annoy you. Like if you choose to live your life through a blue lens, you are going to see blue. If you choose to see your life through a lens of anger and frustration, you're going to see life through that lens, obviously, and you're just going to look for the things that annoy you and frustrate you. Whereas when you look at things through a lens of positivity, where you look at things through a lens of abundance and you see the good that you have in your life, you're going to see the good in it. You're going to see the little things that are good that you might not notice before. It's just, I don't know, it's a mindset. It's a way, it's a lens to view yourself and view life through. And I needed this reminder today. I really did. Let me tell you, I needed to remember to see life through the lens of abundance, to focus on the good that I have, and to let go of the negative. And like, that's what this podcast episode was in action. It's not a hard lesson to learn. Everything I feel like boils down to that. I could either choose to be happy or I could choose to be annoyed. That's it. I could either choose to feel satisfied with my life or to be dissatisfied with the things that I feel like I don't have. What am I going to choose? Like, I'd rather choose the better option. I'd rather choose the better option instead of being a little negative Nancy and not liking my life, not liking myself. But I was having a moment, I was having a morning, and I needed to come back to this truth with myself that I know and share it with you, because we all have our days. We all have our down days, and I don't want you to feel like I'm perfect when I do come onto here, because I feel like I give a lot of advice, and sometimes you need to take your own advice. There are reasons why I share with you the things that I have shared with you, because it is a lesson that I have learned that I know someone somewhere out there needs to learn the same lesson as well. Because right now I'm just in my office talking to a camera with some lights set up and my cats around, and I'm just having this conversation with myself. I'm having this conversation with you, and I hope that I made sense today. I think that I did. I have talked for a very long time, you guys. I'm in pain. I need to go. Like, the day is sunny. It is a beautiful, gorgeous day outside. I need to go outside. I need to go work at a coffee shop and get this final done and just like be done with it and just let myself have a 2-week break from thinking about school and then go back into it and just enjoy my life, enjoy the people in it, and enjoy the time that I do have. Because the thing is that I am rich with good things in my life, and that makes me feel so good. That is something that I say a lot in my journal, is how grateful I am for my health, how grateful I am for the wealth of just good in my life. I am lucky to have a lot of the things that I do, to have my job, to go to my master's, to have this podcast that I feel passionate about, to have this brand business idea that has been bubbling in the back of my head for a very, very long time that I'm finally allowing myself to focus on. I have 2 beautiful, healthy, adorable cats that I love very much. I have a boyfriend who I love and who loves me. I have healthy, happy family and friends. And I'm so grateful for it all. And yeah, this episode is just turning into a gratitude practice. That is what I need to do. I need to practice gratitude. That is what I need to do today. When I am having a moment where I am having a thought and it's just not a good thought, turn it around. Have a little gratitude moment. Say a little gratitude statement. That's what I need to do. Okay, well, I'm happy I talked through this with you today, because obviously I needed it and I'm feeling way better. I am ready to go and tackle the day. And I'm going to have a smile on my face, because I did not have a smile on my face before this, and I was down on the dump, but now I'm not. So that's all I got for you today. If you like this video, you know what to do. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok at To Be Known Pod, go there. The links will be down in the show notes. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you learned anything, let me know in the comments. If you didn't, completely fine. I feel like I just rambled for like 30 minutes, but that's all I got for you today. Stay true to you. Bye.